Pablo Escobar was called the king of cocaine until his death. He was from Colombia, and before the cops shot him, he used to rule the narcotics empire from there. Pablo Escobar's father was a simple Colombian farmer. Escobar belonged to a very impoverished family. He was desperate to live a good life, which enforced him to become a criminal. Soon after entering the criminal world, at the age of 35, he became the richest criminal in history and the world. The sole founder and leader of Medellin cartel was also known as drug lord. Despite his many unethical and criminal acts, he was Robin Hood for many people. People loved him, and over 25,000 people mourned at his funeral, as he used to help many Colombians through different means. When he started, he had nothing and soon became most powerful by doing many astounding things. If you haven't watched the Netflix series Narcos, then stop everything and watch it today. The film is based on his life and depicts the details of his life, of his rise, drug trade, ruling era, killings, and death. You will get to know a lot about him, but before you watch it, you need to see some facts and secrets about Pablo Escobar. We have assembled the top 10 Pablo Escobar secrets that you might not have heard before. If you know any other interesting secret about Escobar, then don't forget to tell us in the comment section. Number 1. Net worth. We know Pablo Escobar was the most powerful and richest criminal in history. On a daily basis, Pablo Escobar used to smuggle nearly 15 tons of cocaine. You might not know what his net worth was. The overall net worth was $30 billion, including all the cocaine business's profits that he earned by the time of his death. It is a huge number. Number 2. Selling fake diplomas. Another secret that you didn't know about Pablo Escobar is here. He stepped into the world of crime by selling fake high school diplomas. Escobar, with his cousin Gustavo Gaviria, used to learn how to make fake report cards by copying their teacher's handwriting. They sometimes stole answers and sell them before exams. When they get tired of doing this, they both started some other criminal activities like thieving cars and gravestones. Number 3. Selling stolen cars. Another hidden topic of this life is presented to you. Before all of this started and Escobar turned into a wild criminal, drug king, he was just a small thief. He used to sell cars to smugglers after stealing. He also sold tombstones to smugglers to earn money before he started drug smuggling. Number 4. 13-year-old spouse. A secret and a fact about the drug lord that you are still uninformed. The mother of Juan Pablo Victoria Eugenia Henao Vallejo was just 13 years old when Pablo Escobar started dating her. At the time, Escobar was 24, almost double her age. Their family wasn't happy and tried to separate them. They escaped to the city of Palmira. His wife got pregnant at the age of 14, but Escobar got the child aborted. Luckily, she was able to conceive soon again. When she gave birth to their son Juan Pablo, she was just 15. Number 5. Rubber bands. We often use rubber bands to tie our hair and sometimes to bind the money. If we calculate, it will roughly cost not more than $10 on buying rubber bands monthly. Pablo Escobar used to spend $2,500 on just buying rubber bands every month, which he would bind money together. Imagine how much money he would have had needed for this huge quantity of rubber bands every month. Number 6. Drug lord's hidden money. No one knew the secretly hidden money in Pablo Escobar's houses. He hid a lot of money in different homes and different places. The secret was revealed after Pablo's nephew found the money hidden in a wall of his uncle's house. He found money in a big plastic bag concealed inside the wall. The bag consisted of approximately $18 million. His nephew further clarified that he had found money hidden many times and it is not new to him. According to different reports, Pablo Escobar used to hide money in properties he owned. Number 7. No guilt in burning money. Despite having bundles of money or being the world's richest person, who would like to burn money for any stupid reason? Pablo Escobar once opened up about his daughter Manuela, who became hypothermic when the family was living on a mountainside. Pablo torched over $2 million banknotes to keep his daughter warm so she doesn't catch a cold. Can anyone imagine being this rich that you would happily burn money? Would you ever do it? Number 8. Family betrayal. The richer you get, the jealous your relatives and friends become. Not all of them, but most of them do. Juan Pablo Escobar exposed his aunt Alba Marina, who stole the money from secret places after Escobar's death. While telling about his family's betrayal, he added that his uncle Roberto deceived the family by making a deal, DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, by writing a book with false allegations on his father. Number 9. Jeans soaked in cocaine. A secret of the life of the king of cocaine that you never knew. He used countless methods for cocaine trafficking. Pablo Escobar thought of a surprising yet ingenious way for trading illegal drugs, cocaine, illegally. He used to export jeans to the United States after soaking them in liquid cocaine. Their buyers were instructed in advance to use a special liquid while washing the jeans for extracting the cocaine from jeans and dry it later. When the DEA got to know the trick of Escobar, transformed his plan and started soaking boxes in liquid cocaine instead of jeans. The shipments continued without any troubles and the DEA couldn't find out any traces of drugs in jeans. Escobar hired people for collecting the discarded boxes and extract cocaine. Number 10. Escobar's involvement in bombing. Do you know? Pablo Escobar was even involved in different acts of bombing. He wanted to kill Cesar Gaviria, a presidential candidate, to stop him from becoming the president of Colombia. To achieve his motive, Escobar bombed Avianca Flight 203 in 1990. Due to this attack, 110 innocent people lost their lives, but Gaviria was lucky enough to not take the flight. Pablo Escobar was a prime suspect in another major disaster that happened in 1993. He was suspected of bombing the World Trade Center, but he got offended and clarified to a United States ambassador that it wasn't him. If he had bombed it, he would have declared the demands and reason behind the attack.